So I dedicate this video to the people who know that I'm telling the truth. And to you naysaying bitch niggas, quit playing with yourself. Stop trying to be something that you're not. Like these Satanists who think that they're God or something, or that they can be equal to God. Stop being a bunch of HR 33 bootlicking the Freemasons when it passed in the House, or the Senate, where it said they thank Masons for all the contributions to America. Stop trying to be something that you're not, I mean, a lot of you understand that. That's why you didn't accept my challenge. But in the comments and these little covert messages you send, using Facebook and trolling and what have you, stop trying to be something that you're not, straight up. And those of you get mad and want to try to, confront me in the streets, don't try to be something you're not. I'm the top martial artist. Don't try to be someone that thinks that they're tougher and they can fight better than me. It's not a good idea.
I'ma tell you like this. Don't get your ass whipped, nigga, trying to be something that you're not. I can't let suffering persist. God gave me a gift to the world. I give it all. As the minions of Set approach, I stand tall. Even if it's by myself. I could never be selfish. Too many people's tears were felt.
(5/11/2016). I told you I would only express my warrior nature during this week during martial arts.
Look inside yourselves. You do not. Why are you
Thank you to all my viewers who have congratulated me and all of you who will in the future. It seems that only my viewers and some people on Facebook have given me my credit as a top martial artist publicly. But that's okay, because it has become very apparent to me that I have set a world record after doing research for weeks into the subject. No one in the history of America, or even the history of the world, has ever been covertly drugged and mocked the opposition and called them out as fastidiously as I have, as consistently and frequently as I have for almost 2.5 years, much less having received a plaque commemorating a 3-year event that has yet to occur. And it seems that the opposition, after having lost 10-0, have pretty much not gathered the courage to send another champions or challenger since. So, being the Honorable Transcendent Supreme Champion of America and having set a world record, I think that I will retire on December 20th when I reach my 3 years, and I will set this world record, and I will leave it there for any other martial artists in the future who wish to surpass it and pass it by in the future. I personally do not think that there will ever be anyone as great as I am ever again, especially seeing how there's going to be technology added, and you will never know in the future if someone is honestly as good as I am. So it will be very hard for anyone to ever beat my record. And I tell you right now, and you can quote me on this, there will be people who champion their races just like you see in boxing, where people tend to, you know, idolize, or whatever you want to call it, look up to the boxer who's the same nationality, ethnicity, or race that they are. So I do not expect to ever receive my credit from whites, Jews, Hispanics, natives, Semitics, islanders, or Asians, or any other non-black races, for this reason. I always expect them to try to avoid the facts as they have been doing, and to try to play stupid about it and try to take away from what I've achieved. And this is compounded by the fact that I'm a political dissident. The reason why I felt the need to rub this in further is that I'm a man of God. I've been shunned by women. I've been denied my rightful place in society, in this world, because the people who control society's media and what have you are worldly scum. They try to get me to settle. They try to get me to fall in line. They use my own family. Just the other day, my brother had some A's tickets. A's versus Detroit. He said a friend gave them to him. Now, I don't know who gave it to him. I don't know if these people gave it to them in an attempt to make me fall in line. But the moment he realized I wasn't going to come and he wasn't going to be able to pressure me in person, he said things along the lines of, when Martin Luther King and Malcolm X were taken out, their generals and lieutenants, needed to fill the void. And he said that people should back away so that people who are, more articulate than they are can lead the group. But we all know that the people who are the most, quote unquote, articulate, especially in the eyes of the most people, are Ivy League school scum, because they're the ones who get the chance to be out there, and they're, the secret society network co-signs with them, and people who are government shills. So I would argue that you are not qualified to be a black leader unless you are having psychops run on you. The government is not running psychops on you. You shouldn't be a black leader. You should resign. You should step down. And the people who are helping the government run these psychops and benefiting from it absolutely have no business telling anybody anything. They have no business judging anything, especially not my martial arts, and I'm sure we can all agree. All these informants that they have planted pretending they're TIs, all these, cops and military, all the people who work for the New World Order, their opinion is automatically nullified, in my opinion. All the people who are informants, who cares what they have to say? The ghetto informant program, the targeted individual informant program, and so on. These people have no business, getting in politics in the first place, much less giving their opinions on who should lead what and why. So again, I consider myself the most qualified person to lead the black movement that I am aware of. I have everything that it takes. I'm well researched, 20 years of research, and I put that before my college degree. You can quote me on this. Compared to my research, my college degree means nothing. I rarely even cite my college degree when I make my case for why people should listen to me and not other people. What really matters is the 20 years of independent research and cultivating my insight through martial arts and critical thinking. What really matters is that I'm a real Christian, uncontrolled opposition, a man of God, and they are running psychops on me. So with that being said, I proudly maintain that I am the closest thing to a leader that the black community has. An actual leader, not a puppet leader, but an uncontrolled real leader. And I am the top martial artist in American history. I deserve to be treated better by the black community than I have been treated. I deserve to be treated better by society than I have been treated. Pretty much everyone is mistreated, but when you have a transcendent hero that comes once in 1,000 years, if that, shame on all of you. Shame on you. Shame on you for siding with them and not giving my credit. You side with the cowards who are hiding
for my top martial artist challenge, people that idolize Nimrod, a man who was a mighty hunter before the Lord, who was the example for hunters and warriors. This is who they idolize. They idolize people like me, people who I am greater than. And you side with them, the fan club of lesser warriors than myself. Those are the people you are siding with. Isn't that sad? Isn't that pathetic? But yet, isn't it what you expect from a bunch of selfish, shallow, materialistic, conformist, cowardly, evil liars? Once you accept the New World Order, that's what you're accepting. Being a coward. Making excuses. You need a leader who will not make excuses. You need a leader who is uncontrolled and ready to die for what he believes. So after I am dead, follow the examples, follow the philosophies that I have set in my videos as true ones. And do not listen to the cowards that they will attempt to replace me with and that they have attempted to replace black leaders in the past with. I should be your leader, especially in death. There is no reason in the world I shouldn't be. You're going to listen to a bunch of sellout secret society, Prince Hall sissies, some fucking Harvard, Stanford, Yale, fucking MIT bitches? Really? The people who sell you out every moment of every day? The people who are the think tank for the Ivy League fucking elitist alumni trash? Really? That's what you think is best for black people? You're probably the same cowards that make inferior arguments that refuse to debate me. Just today there was a feminist, an atheist feminist, who was also lesbian, mind you. And I offered her $5,000 if she could change my mind. Make a video that to destroy my arguments. I will make a video to counter it. And if you can change my mind, $5,000. She did not make the video, to make a long story short, nor did she say she would. Because these are the people that you follow, people who will not even have a logical discourse with me. They avoid every point I've made. In fact, she said that, oh, you're going to go back to talking sexual again. As the Lord is my witness, I've never talked sexually to this woman. These are the liars and the cowards that you follow. It's right there on my list, you know. Childish traits of the New World Order, the truly childish traits that the spiritual bottom feeders have in common. They lie, they're cowards, they're evil. They've accepted selfishness and shallowness and conformity. Of course, she's an atheist, so of course she's shallow. That by default, it's a no-brainer, you know. So there you go. Either you will accept me as your leader, or you will follow cowards and you will die 1,000 deaths. The 1,000 deaths you deserve for being a coward that emulates and follows cowards. Thank you.
Not in their wildest dreams could any other martial artist accomplish what I have. Over 100-0 record, being covertly and overtly drugged the whole time and for at least a year before. I've defended my claim with over 250,000 martial artists aware and over 500,000 people aware, not to mention the people that they have told and made aware of their challenge, just like Nick, on record, said he would ask a martial artist. There are many, many more people like that who hear about my challenge and ask their martial artist friends. Even if other martial artists had 1,000 lives each, they would never be able to accomplish what I've accomplished. Because I am superior.